Well, hello, beautiful souls. Today is going to be a Chatty Get Ready with me featuring this gorgeous closure unit from Thundersister. So if y'all are interested, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Thank you to Thundersister Hair for partnering with me on today's video. They sent over their COCO unit in 22 inches. It's a 5x5 lace closure. It's pre-plucked and it's pre-bleached. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it actually has like this layered effect as well. So I'm showing you guys the unit, and honestly, you guys, this was the quickest installation I've ever done. I literally threw it on, cut off the lace, hot combed the hair and straightened it, and that was it. I did go ahead and shampoo the hair prior to me putting it on because that's just what I do. I always wash my wigs before I put them on. But as y'all can see, I'm literally just cutting off the lace, and then I'm gonna just hot comb the roots, straighten it out, add a little wax stick, and that's it. Y'all can use code Zhane for 15% off if y'all want to support your girl. I'll have all the information down below with the link to this unit and all the products that I've used today. And I'm gonna let y'all vibe out to some music while I do this quick install. As y'all saw, it is glueless, no product besides some bronzer on the lace a little bit later, but yeah, this is completely glueless. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this installation and this very chatty get ready with me. Y'all, when I tell you I'm shook, I'm shook. Like, I can't get enough. Like, how beautiful, how freaking beautiful is this hair? Super, super silky, super silky. I love the natural layers that it has because, like, I don't have to do anything. The layers are there. The layers are there. So with all that being said, I think I want to keep it straight. I wanted to do some curls, but I think just having like this straight middle part buzz down, it's kind of eating, it's kind of giving. But you guys, this COCO unit is stunning, and look how beautiful she straightens. Like, I'm here for it. I love it. Let's go ahead and get into the makeup because I want to try out some new products that I just picked up. I wanted to do like a full face of new makeup. So let's get into it. I don't know if I want to chat or not. Let's chat. Okay, so since this hair is completely glueless, I'm going to just pull the bang part back a little bit while we do our makeup. Let me do that. I guess this is kind of cute. This could be a little hairstyle if you're that girl, but I'm not. So I went to Ulta yesterday. I picked up some products like a mascara, a foundation, the new Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. So we're gonna test these out. I also have like some new blushes that I bought a few days ago. I was sent some items in PR. So we're just gonna test out these new products and just see how they work for me and my skin. All right, first things first, I'm gonna prime using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So as I put on my makeup, I kind of just wanna tell you guys about myself. This is gonna be kind of like a chatty get ready with me because my wife and I are taking our kids and our nephew to this trampoline park, and I wanted to get some content done, so that's what I'm doing now. it is a little hot up here. I should probably turn on the air before I start sweating. Yeah, because it was gonna get too hot, and I already see my face is getting flushed. So that's done. I kind of wanted to just tell you guys about myself, what, you know, who I am, what I like, what I enjoy, things like that, because I've gotten some new subscribers and a lot of you guys just don't know me personally. So if you're watching this, if you're new to my channel, hey girl. I'm Zhane. Go ahead and subscribe. So starting off, how are you today? I hope you are doing well, beautiful soul. So when I do my makeup, I really like to start off with my brows, at least carving them out, and then I'll do my concealer and like my base and then go back to my brows. I was sent the Huda Beauty Full Filter Concealer. I was sent the shade Praline 6.3 Neutral. I do have a more neutral slash olivey undertone. So anything that's giving neutral or olive, I'm pretty here for. But anyways, how are you guys doing? I love talking to you guys and just seeing how you're feeling and what you're doing. This color is really pretty. This is like perfect actually. I usually use my NARS matte concealer, complete matte concealer, because the pot concealers, I just think I have a little bit more control versus like a liquidy concealer. But today I wanted to use as many new products as possible and minimize the amount of products that I'm using. So that's what I want to do to carve out my brows. I already did my skin routine, so I don't necessarily need to go and wash my face or anything because I already did. And I'm just gonna bring this all the way down. So I'm gonna kind of leave it like this so it can dry a bit. And then I'm gonna start with my face. So I went ahead and picked up the About Face The Performer Foundation in the shade, what shade did I get? D1 Olive. I told you guys I'm more of like an olivey undertone. Let me just cut this. I find that neutral and olive undertone base products work best for me. It just looks better in my opinion, but I think this is super cute. It might be a hair too dark, but I personally like to go a little darker with my foundations than like match my skin tone, because my face is a lot lighter than like my arms and chest, especially during this time of year. Okay, it has like a little doe foot applicator. So I like to apply my concealer first, then go in with my bronzer, and then go in with the foundation in the areas where my concealer or bronzer aren't. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this concealer. They did send a color corrector as well. They sent me Mango, but I really like to put the concealer in my inner corner because just naturally it's a little darker, and that's where most of my concealing needs to be. And since this is supposed to be more of a fuller coverage concealer, I kind of want to keep it as like fresh as possible. So I love this shade, and so far like the consistency is nice. I can't wait to see what it looks like blended out. Now I did not get a new bronzer. I wanted to get a new shade, but I forgot when I went to Ulta yesterday. So I'm using the shade Hazelnut. This is the Black Opal foundation stick, and it's just the perfect like bronzy shade for me, but it also allows me to kind of have a little bit of a contour. And since this wig is glueless, it's really nice to like blend in my makeup with the lace, even though this lace is gorgeous. Like, oh, I love it. Done talking about makeup, let's talk about myself while I apply these products. I am pretty conservative on the internet when it comes to talking about my personal life, but I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know who I am, what I like, what I don't like. So I'll start off by saying my name is Zhane. I always introduce myself in all of my videos because I like to tell y'all who I am. And I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 in September. You know, it's getting real out here, okay? I have 2 children. I have a daughter and a son, and I have a wife. And we conceived our kids via fertility treatment. So we did IUI with my daughter, and we did IVF for my son. And we actually did reciprocal IVF for my son. So in layman's terms, I was my wife's surrogate, but he's my son, so I wasn't really a surrogate. But anywho, I like to tell people about my family and like the structure of my family because 1, it's unorthodox, but 2, it's also just nice to be able to share my story. And if people have questions or, you know, just are curious about the way that we created our family, I just love educating people. My wife and I have been together for about 7 years, and we got married in 2022. So in March, we'll be celebrating our 3 years of marriage, and y'all, woo, marriage is, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but also, you know, it can be trying at times and all that. So if you're not married yet, please don't rush it. Please don't rush it. Marriage and children, I feel like, are the most trying life changes, but they're also very beautiful. So that's something I really, really love. I am just super grateful. I'm grateful that, you know, we were able to create the family that we have. And I'm also grateful at the fact that we could afford it, because a lot of people can't afford it, especially in same-sex marriages or same-sex relationships. You can't afford it because a lot of insurances don't cover it, etc. And the way, you know, our country in the United States is trying to go, it's gonna be even harder. So we'll see. But I just really love telling people about my story with my family, because I'm so proud of my family. We prayed for our children. We love our children to life, okay? And we'll do whatever for them. My wife is a very reserved person and I'm not. So it's funny because we really balance each other out. But also I love the fact that, you know, she is so supportive. And I said this in a previous video that, you know, my wife is super, super, super supportive. She actually is a registered nurse, so she works in the ICU, and I don't know how she does it, but she does. And so I'm able to stay home and create content and, you know, take care of our children, which is such a blessing because not a lot of people in this economy can do that. So I always tell her how grateful I am, because it is just so hard nowadays to be able to, you know, provide for your family and for yourself and be able to, you know, do things that you want to do or you love. So I'm so grateful for her, and I always tell her that. Oh, by the way, I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Brunette. It's my favorite. If I want to do something a little bit deeper, like a little bit of a dark feminine kind of look, I will use the shade Espresso because it has it's a deeper like black brown. But if I want like a more natural brow, then I'll use Brunette. This is my favorite. I have like 4 different shades depending on like what color hair I'm wearing. So this is literally my favorite brow pencil. It's super affordable and it gives you some good results. Like I love, 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 love this brow pencil. But anyways, going back to gushing over my wife, I just love how supportive she is, and it really makes a difference when it comes to just being able to do content, because I know a lot of people who are in this space don't have support, especially when they're smaller creators. They really only start getting support when they like make it big. And the fact that I've been creating YouTube content since 2014, but it hasn't always been fragrance. So if you're here for the wig install, I have recently gotten to wigs and I feel like I'm starting to perfect them. But my traditional content, what I typically post are fragrance related content, or you know body, beauty, but mainly my forte is fragrance. So I absolutely love fragrance. I started creating content in 2020, and I just feel like, you know, we all were just kind of, I don't know, trying to find something, some type of purpose in 2020 during the pandemic. And for me, it was right before the pandemic happened was when I did my first official perfume content, which was a haul. I ordered so many fragrances on FragranceNet. My wife had bought me Baccarat Rouge 540, which was on my wish list for so long, and I just decided to, you know, post a haul. And after that, it's been me creating fragrance content ever since. Granted, at that time I wasn't as, you know, educated in the space, but being in the space for over 4 years now, I've learned so much, and it's just really become an even deeper love for me. So yeah, if you didn't know, I do fragrance content, and that's kind of how I got into it. I've always loved fragrance, but I feel like when I really like dove into it in 2020, that's when it became this beautiful community, and I found people who were interested in the same things that I was. But I do have other content on my channel. I vlogged a few times, and I do want to do better with vlogs, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. But I also did vlogs when Ashley and I were in our trying to conceive status with Zori, and that's on my channel. I had like a bedtime routine when she was about 6 months that I posted. I posted a lot of like trying to conceive content prior to fragrance content, and then I also did my pregnancy journey. So I did like pregnancy updates and things. I didn't do it with my son because, you know, I was doing more fragrance content, and if y'all don't know, the fragrance community can be a little cutthroat. So I didn't want to, you know, lose supporters because of a shift in my content. But now I'm kind of at the point where I don't know, I kind of just want to post what I want to post, and whoever rocks with me will rock with me. If they only want to see fragrance content, that's what they'll tune into. If they want to just get to know me and my interests, they'll tune into whatever I post. And for you guys who are tuning in that are subscribed, I appreciate you guys, because you guys are riders, like you really are, and I'm so grateful for your support. And that's why I try and do a lot of giveaways, because I want to show you guys like I really appreciate your support. So I just blended out that concealer. Look at, like, it's beautiful, and I did that with a brush. Like, I've been liking to blend my concealers out with the brush first and then go in with the sponge, because I want, you know, for this look I want decent coverage, and I think it looks so good. Now let's get into my new blush, and this is Coral Rose from Juvia's Place. I have another shade, Barbie Rose, and then I love Lily Love, but I got Barbie Rose and Coral Rose. I don't know which one. I don't know which one I want to do, because I don't know what lip I want to wear. I'm kind of feeling the MVP, so let's do something a little more coral. Keep it kind of cute or whatever. Let's go ahead and put her on. Keep it just like more of a warm tone look, but a little bit goes a long way. That probably was too much, but I really enjoy these Juvia's Place liquid blushes because they're super pigmented, but then they also just blend out so easily. I'm gonna use the same sponge that I used to blend out my concealer, and I'm going to blend this out. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at that. And look at the glow, guys. Like, I love for my skin to be pretty glowy prior to me setting it, because that lets me know that my makeup will not be cakey. So that's a tip. Like, if you enjoy the way that my makeup looks, I really like more natural to satin products. I don't really like matte products like that, to be honest, because I have more normal to dry skin. But also I just I would say my skin is pretty normal, but I really like that healthy glow. Not super glowy, but not like, you know, hella dry. What else about me? Oh, I served in the Air Force for 4 years, the United States Air Force. So shout out to my veterans, or if you're currently serving. I enjoyed my time, and I actually conceived my daughter while I was in the Air Force, so that was something that was pretty cool. Oh, I forgot. I had this Huda Beauty blush filter. They sent me the shade Black Cherry. This is pretty. Oh, I don't want to mess it up though. I don't want to go berry. Okay, I'll use this in a different video because I really wanted to try this. And they also sent over their lip filler in the shade, oh, what shade is this? Coco, in the shade Coco. I don't know if I'm going to use this today because I really want to try out the new Rihanna the new Rihanna lip products. So let's go ahead and get into setting my makeup. Huda Beauty sent over the Easy Bake and Snatch powder in the shade Blondie, and also their traditional Easy Bake powder in Blondie. I don't know which one I want to use. I think I'm gonna use the traditional Easy Bake because I don't really know how this one is going to work for me yet, even though I really do like using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. Yeah, I'm gonna go on with the loose powder, and then if I wanna, I don't know, zhuzh it up a little bit, then I'll go ahead and go in with the Easy Bake and Snatch. I like to set my under eyes first because personally my under eyes crease because I do have like fine lines, so I like to set them pretty much immediately. I'm gonna take my little puff from Shein and rub the powder on the back of my hands so I can get it evenly dispersed, and then I'm gonna gently press under my eye. Now I can't go too hard with powder because, like I told you guys, I have more normal to dry skin, and under my eyes it's crazy dry. But when it comes to filming, I don't mind going a little harder with the powder because I don't like when my under eyes look like luminous on camera. In person, sure, like I'm a fan, but on camera I like more of like a mattified or a satin look because it just translates better on camera. These bright lights reflect everything, like it reflects everything. So if you are into content creating or if you want to get into it, that's just something that if you want to know, pro tip, these lights are kind of bright and you know it picks up all of the shine on your skin. I just set pretty much everywhere I put concealer, and I like to set my brows because I don't like shiny brows. I like for my brows to be a little bit more, you know, matte, and it just kind of sets the color in. So yeah, I actually like this powder. Like I think the powder was pretty good. I kind of want to go in with the Easy Bake powder now, like the Snatch powder, because I feel like it'll kind of give, like, I don't know, let's see, let's just try it, like why not. So I'm going to take the same puff and I'm going to just rub my puff in and gently set. Okay, I don't see a huge difference right now, but it might wear a little better, or I probably should like look up how to even use this powder. This one's okay. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't know which one I was supposed to use first, but I do think that this looks pretty good. My holy grail all over setting powder, which is my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. I use the shade 56 Mahogany. And for me, I don't know why that's called mahogany, because to me this is giving very much so tan. I'm going to set where I put my foundation and a little bit where that concealer meets that blush and bronzer. I like more of like a cohesive look, and of course I'm gonna go in and set the bronzer and blush and stuff. But okay, I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's get into, do I want to do eyeshadow? I'm not feeling eyeshadow today, so I think what I'm going to do is just use my bronzer. I didn't pick up a new bronzer because, I don't know, I haven't been able to find a bronzer that has like the right tone for me. So we're going to use my same bronzer and keep chatting. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and my background. I'm a veteran, I'm a mom. I am married to my amazing wife, and I love to travel. I do want to do more vlogs for you guys because I feel like vlogs just show who I am just a little bit more versus sitting down and kind of being in my element. I want to kind of get outside of my office. Like, my office is great, I love it, but like I want to get outside of it because I really want you guys to see me. Like, I know y'all can see me while I'm doing content, but like I want y'all to like see me. But anyways, I use the Caramel Cutie Sunstalker bronzer from Fenty Beauty. Love this stuff, it's absolutely incredible. It is like the perfect everyday bronzer for me. If I want to be like snatched, then I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade Tan. That's a little bit more red, it's a little bit more deep, but this, it's like, okay, it's nice. It gives me a little bit of that chisel too, and it looks really good. What else? Okay, let's get into blush. I picked up two new Juvia's Place blushes. I picked up volume 1 and I picked up volume 5, and I think I want to do volume 1 because this orange blush is calling my name. It's calling my name. So let me get a blush brush. Oh, also, I really enjoy these Refer brushes. They're natural hair brushes, and I believe they're made in Japan. They are so freaking good when it comes to eyeshadow, when it comes to your base. I have backups of the entire eye collection, and I want to get more base, you know, base products from them. I am using my MAC 115 brush to apply this blush, and I love this brush so much. I've had this for years. MAC is like the OG, but it applies blush so beautifully, and this orange shade is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh man, I don't even know if I want to do a highlighter today, and I'm always like a highlighter girl. But I think today I might just let the skin speak, like let the blush speak today, because I want to do that red lip. Now I'm kind of like doubting myself, like, do I want to do the red lip or not? The red lip is a little much. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, now for my eyes, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna take a refer brush, of course, because refer brushes is pretty much all I use on my eyes. And I'm gonna take that bronzer and just put it all over the lid and a little bit into the crease. And just to give myself like a wash of color so it's not looking real, you know, blank. I want to have a little bit of depth. And when I put bronzer on my lids, I really don't have like any like method to my madness. I just kind of slap it on the lid and then blend it into the crease. Slap it on the lid and then blend it into the crease. I'm gonna hit the lower lash line just to give that a little bit of a little color, a little depth. All right, now let's get into setting sprays. So today I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Hyaluronic Acid plus Watermelon Fruit Extract setting spray. This is supposed to be more of their dewier setting spray. So I'm gonna set my face and then we'll get into the lip. All right. No, we're gonna get into mascara. I picked up L'Oreal Lash Paradise in the color Blackest Black. And it said that this was volumizing and lengthening, so that's kind of what I've been wanting. Let's go ahead and use this. I've noticed that with me, I enjoy mascaras more when they're a little bit drier, but we'll see how this one does because I've never used this before. I am like a Fenty hella thick mascara type of girl because that one has more volume. This one seems like I might have to do a few coats because it looks kind of lengthening, but it's not really as volumizing as I would like. We are going to have to do multiple layers of this. This was supposed to be, I think they said it's like similar to the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, which I have. I'm probably just gonna put that on top because this one just seems a little too watery for me. It just might need to, you know, get a little older. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go on with my Too Faced mascara because I'm not about to be here all day doing mascara. No. So I'm going in with my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, and see, it's already kind of better. I still like my hella thick mascara the most because I just need one coat of that and I'm good to go. But these two together actually are a cute little combo, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I actually love this combo. Wow. And I normally don't do my lower lashes, but for today, I don't know. I feel like I look very feminine. So I might as well just play up. Since I don't have any eyeshadow on, just play it up. Now, I do always like to have some type of an inner corner highlight. So today, I'm gonna just use my Makeup by Mario palette. I'm gonna just go in using a refer brush, of course, with this shade here, this shade. And I'm gonna use this as my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight because it's matte, it's brightening. I think it's gonna give a super feminine and awake effect, you know? I think it looks very pretty. Very, very pretty. Put that on the brow bone. Very pretty. The fun part. I am a sucker for lip products. I picked up four of the Fenty Gloss Bombs, the new Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. So I'm gonna do a short or reel showcasing each color. I'm feeling red. Let's do red. Why not? And then I have a new lip liner from Juvia's Place. I told you I went crazy in Ulta. This is the shade Brownie. This is their Luxe lip liner. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on first because it's more of like a plummy brown. So it has more of like a red undertone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Loved how it glided on. Y'all saw it. It was super easy. And look at these new Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. Wow. Let's go ahead and put it on and see what it's giving. Ooh. It looks so good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Fenty Beauty, if you're watching, go ahead and send me the rest of the collection, please. This is gorgeous, and it feels so nourishing on the lips because my lips was a little dry. Okay, this feels so good. This is so pretty, and it's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented to where it's like, you know, you can't do anything else. It seems very flexible. Oh man. And it smells like it smells like the gloss bombs as well. Oh my god, Fenty, y'all did that. Okay. That's pretty much it, guys. Oh my god, I kind of want to put some curls in this hair. I think I want to put curls in it some other day, but like, this is glueless, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and do my finishing touch-ups, okay, because I'm not gonna be out here looking crazy. So to define my part, that's kind of like my last finishing touch, to be honest. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 330 Toffee, and I'm going to define my part. Alright y'all, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video because I had so much fun making it. Are y'all feeling the hair? Okay, because I love it. It's completely glueless and it's just giving me so much life. So I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.